Yo, what's up, guys? It's Looney here, and today I want to talk about how to stay smart as an option seller in a bull market. When the market's bullish, the price of premiums for at least the put side, when you sell puts, decrease, and it gets tricky. So I got a few tips on how to keep you on track. Let's dive in. My tip number one, and this is going to be a little crazy to say, but it's to not trade at all. When the market's running hot, premiums end up shrinking, especially on the put side. So if we go to something like Riot puts, and normally in the past these sell puts for this week would have been, let's go back to this, it would be up with the high numbers. Even the $25 one is pretty good. Riot has been increasing after hours, but in general, these are a lot smaller, although Riot has earnings coming up, so the IV is a little bit high. But as you guys can see, the premiums have shrunken because of how much Riot has grown. In the past, I've been doing $9 puts and collecting around $30 was the most time. So clearly these premiums are shrinking. And just simply holding cash can give you more flexibility as volatility returns. So the second thing I want to bring up is if you're trading around earnings, which Riot is, be mindful of IV crush. So although that Riot is increasing a lot, their premium's less, earnings are coming up. So they kind of mitigate each other and cancel each other out. That's why they don't seem so different, the premiums. It's because Riot has earnings coming up on Thursday, I believe, or after hours Thursday. So that's why the IV is a little high and the premiums are a little bit high, but also premiums in general are lower. So they kind of level each other out. Let's look at a stock maybe like Mara, where maybe the options are slightly lower. I'm not sure. I'm going to look too much into this. So yeah, the $52 one, that one's slightly lower. I was looking at 33, the $18 put. That's a lot less than I was trading before. So yes, the premiums have shrunken. And then right after earnings is usually when IV crushes. It's called the IV crush. So right after earnings for Riot, it's going to be more determined on what the stock is heading, whether it's up or down, and it gives you a better idea of where it's going. So therefore, there's less volatility, and the premiums are going to be smaller. So maybe just sitting out on the trades when premiums are uncertain and a little bit lower maybe might be the best play. Now, my second tip I would give is to mix up expiration dates. So I have a few expiration dates going for Riot. I have one that's a little bit shorter term, right in between of the earnings, so a little bit more of the risky side, and that's why the premium is a little bit more. I'm collecting $18, which actually isn't that much more. In the past, I've had a lot more on the premiums. Let me try and find one in my history. Let's see. So this $33 one, that was a weekly one, and $22. So yeah, it's a little bit less than usual, but still, I'm bullish on Riot, so I took that trade, and I put it in my Discord, so if you guys join my Discord, you'll see that kind of trade that I gave out. But what I was going to say is to diversify. So I have one that's shorter term, but I also have one that's longer term. So right before the IV crush, I'm collecting a bigger premium, so my break-even's less, and it just gives me more safety and just more diversification, and it's more risk-adverse. So I'm collecting $88, and it's around a 30-day contract, so it's perfectly what I want. I want a little bit of diversification, a little bit short-term, a little bit longer term, and it allows me more flexibility. As you guys can see, everything is up. I'm up $1,000 on the day, 4% on the week. I'm up 3% month, around 7%, really good. Year to date, 23%, nice. And then 27% on the year. So I'm doing really good. So that's it for today. Stay patient, watch out for IV crush, and diversify those expiration dates. If you want my live trades and updates, join my premium Discord. Links are going to be in the description. The Discord's free, but I do have a premium membership for these live trades. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more content. Let me know how you're navigating this bull market in the comments. Until next time,